Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Tarot by Melissa, and for today's video, we're going to be getting into the question, how do they feel about you? Blunt. So in this reading, we're going to tap into the energy of your person, kind of get a sense of their thoughts and feelings about you and this connection as the energy stands today. Getting into our disclaimers. The reason why I label these readings blunt is because my goal and intention is to provide you guys with the honest truth of what I see. I do not believe that it's in your best interest for me to sugarcoat these types of messages because I never want my viewers and my subscribers to feel like sucked into these readings by giving you kind of a false sense of hope, right? So if I see positive things, I'm going to let you know. If I see negative things, I'm going to let you know. If you're in any way really sensitive about your person and you're not really open to receiving any type of feedback that might come through, this may not be the best suited video for you, so go ahead and click off at this time. Also keep in mind though, guys, that this is a general reading, so some of the messages may not even apply to you in your situation, while others will. Always use your intuition. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Please don't allow it to get you upset if something in one of these general readings doesn't feel like it really fits with your situation. If you did want to book a personal reading, all the details on how you can book one with me will be linked in the description box down below. And always bear in mind, our final disclaimer, tarot readings are for entertainment purposes only. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our deck selection. So for today's reading, we will have a choice between 3 different piles. For pile number 1, or deck 1, we have this honey calcite crystal, and we're working with the 90s tarot. For pile 2, we have a Rider-Waite Smith tarot and some spirit quartz. And then for pile 3, we have another version of the Rider-Waite Smith tarot and some labradorite. So I want you guys to take a deep breath. Think about your person and how they're currently feeling toward you, whatever it is that you need to know. Go ahead and select the deck or the crystal that you feel the most intuitively connected to. And once you've made your choice, scroll down to the description box below to locate the timestamp that will take you to your selected reading. I'll see you there. Hey, pile 1, if you guys selected the 90s tarot with this honey calcite crystal, this will be your reading. I will say to you guys, I am a little under the weather recording this video, so if my voice sounds funny, I do apologize in advance for that. The other thing I'm going to say is I know that a lot of you guys are going to ask me where I got this deck from. I got it on Etsy a really long time ago. It's called the 90s Tarot, and this is the shop where I got it from. I will say it's been a while since I've checked. I don't know if it's still available, but for those of you that want to know, there you go. All right, let's go ahead and jump into your reading. So we're going to start with your pile by tapping into your person's current position as it pertains to your connections. Let's go ahead and see for pile 1. Where does their person currently stand with regard to their connection with pile 1 and their feelings? Where do they stand? Okay. Ooh, we've got Dark Night of the Soul. Okay. I think your person might be dealing with some confidence issues, maybe. We also have vibrations. Yeah, we've got pride and ego here. Yeah, and underneath of that, we've got victim. With you guys choosing the honey calcite, I definitely think this person is struggling with their self-confidence a little bit. And they might be, I kind of feel like with this Dark Night of the Soul energy that's here, this person feels like they're in a place where they might be confronting aspects of their personality that are a little bit difficult, right? We all have, dark aspects of our personality, shadow and light. None of us is all rainbows and flowers all the time, right? But there's something about this person confronting sides of themselves that are hard. A shadow side of themselves that needs to be recognized. For some of you guys, this person might put up a front that they're kind of flashy. Like, I don't know if they're like a really flashy person or if there's someone who is kind of acting in a way to get attention from you. Excuse me. But yeah, I definitely feel this person is in kind of a healing mode right now. So let's jump into the tarot. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the 90s tarot deck and see what we need to know about their feelings. So for pile number 1, I'm getting that this person, they might actually be trying things like meditation, maybe using some sort of spiritual practice to promote healing. All right, how does pile 1's person truly feel toward pile 1 and their connection? We have a 9 of Wands in reverse. How do they feel? Three of Cups in reverse. We have the Emperor in reverse. Okay. Clarifying this 9 of Wands, please. How does this person truly feel? The Lovers. Clarifying this 3 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying the Emperor in reverse, please. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. And at the bottom of deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles being in reverse as well. I want to just pull, let's pull from this deck right here. One more card, and then we'll get into this. All right, for pile number 1, how does our person feel about them? Sorry, you guys. You might hear me cough periodically. I'm recovering from like a week of being sick as I'm recording this video. We have put away the computer. So I wonder if you and this person might actually work together, or if there's something about working. We do have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse here with the Emperor reverse. So there could be something about this person needing to, like, feeling like they need to focus more on their work. Something about work is significant to this connection for sure. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. Kind of makes sense with the 3 of Cups in reverse here. So how do they feel, pile 1? I kind of get the sense that your person is really struggling just with their own personal stability in life. Like I said, they're definitely moving through this dark night of the soul. And I think that there's been something about this connection, or just something about their life in general, that has really maybe taken a blow to their confidence. And I think they've also taken a hit to their stability, like their foundation in life, with this 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the Emperor card in reverse. You know, this could be a person that's recently had like a financial setback of some sort. I'm also seeing the Empress in reverse here. So like there's an energy too of maybe like this person getting out of a marriage, or like a long-term committed partnership of some sort here with the Lovers. This could be your connection. It feels like it's something outside of your connection though for a lot of you guys. But there's a lack of stability here. There's like an ending of some sorts that this person has gone through that's kind of pushed them into this dark night of the soul, okay? With the Emperor in reverse, I feel like they are kind of all over the place when it comes to this connection. I think that they're really struggling to show up for you in a really structured way. I think that they're struggling to show up for you in their divine masculine energy, like as a true divine counterpart for you. The Emperor in reverse is going to be somebody who's a little bit all over the place, right? They don't have their life together. Things are kind of messy. This person could have control issues as well for some of you. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I definitely can kind of see that side to them, that this person, I think they really like to feel that they're in control, but they're not feeling like they're in control of this situation, right? And I think a part of them with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse could be focusing a lot on the negatives in their life, negative events that have happened. I'm almost kind of feeling like this person just almost has this mentality of like, oh, I've had so much bad luck. All this bad stuff has happened. There could be financial losses here as well with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Like, it just feels like they've been through a lot and they're struggling to rebuild their sense of confidence and their sense of, you know, stepping into that masculine power again. Because it's like they've been through a breakup or separation. There's been a lot of losses here for this person, I feel. And I think they're focusing a lot on these past losses that have occurred. So how do they feel about you, pile one? It's interesting because I feel like I'm getting more about this person's circumstances than I am necessarily about you. We're going to see, though, as the reading progresses. I kind of feel like this person with the Three of Cups in reverse, I definitely feel that there's a side of them that could see you as like being a friend of some sorts. But with the Three of Cups in reverse, I do feel there's this energy of like, maybe with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, they don't necessarily have a lot of time to invest in that type of connection right now. I also feel like, you know, we have the third party energy here too. There's definitely something about you that this person is kind of relating to, like it feels like your energy is something like external to all of this stuff that they have going on in their life. And it's not that they don't like you necessarily. I feel like they actually do feel a strong connection with you here with the Lovers. But it feels like they don't have the effort to really put into a friendship or a connection right now. Because again, when I'm tapping into this energy, this just feels like a person who's really drained and who's just got a lot of mess that they're cleaning up in their life right now. Christmas season, holiday season could be significant to this person. You know, as I'm uploading this video, I believe it'll be November when this gets posted. So there could be something significant around the holiday season for this person that's coming up that they're kind of focusing on right now too. But in terms of like the effort with the Nine of Wands reverse and the Lovers, it's like I do feel that they feel this connection with you. But I also feel with the Nine of Wands in reverse that they're kind of giving up. Right? Like, I don't think that they want to put in a lot of effort right now. I don't think that they really have the energy for it, to be honest, the stamina for it. This is from the movie Scream, right? This is from the movie Scream, I think. And so there's like this energy of paranoia and having to watch your back. And I just think this person has trust issues. And they seem like they're really exhausted because they've been really hurt in the past, maybe from another relationship outside of this connection or this connection. But I get the sense that this person, like, it seems with like this Ten of Pentacles, this Emperor, this Empress, I feel like they really want to be this Emperor in the upright, like Indiana Jones. I think this person is somebody who is, maybe they used to be really confident. Maybe they used to be like really, I feel like this person is athletic or they like the outdoors. But I feel like there's something about them that wishes to be this Emperor in the upright, like in their power, feeling confident again. I think that they want to show up for their partner, whether it's you or someone else, because I keep getting there's someone else here or someone from the past at least. But they want to show up in this type of energy that's a lot more intentional. And they may have a thing about like when I think of Indiana Jones, I think of like rescuing people, being an adventurer and like rescuing people kind of. And this person may also like grand gestures in love for their partner too. But it's like they're just not in that energy right now. You know, I don't know, guys. It feels sad. So let's continue pile one. Actually, we're going to go to a different deck. We're going to go to the Arrows of Love Oracle next. So for pile one, tell us what else do they need to know about this connection with their person and their feelings. Look at this, you guys. Oh, you couldn't see it. As I was shuffling the deck, this card caught my eye. There's definitely somebody else in the picture here. It's like, even if this person is not really like super prevalent in their life anymore, it feels like there's like, it's like the ghost. It's like that Justin Bieber song, I'll Settle for the Ghost of You. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's like somebody is haunting them, kind of. Someone from their past. All right, we've got spring energy coming up. How do they feel about pile one, please? There it is again, the interference card. Yeah. I do feel like they see you as being like really appealing though. I'm not going to lie. I feel like they see you as being really appealing, really hot, really sexy. Like they can tell that you're open and you're like available, but not in a bad way. Like you're too desperate or anything like this. You seem very enticing to this person. I'll say that. But it's like overwhelmingly. So here's what I feel. This person with the spring energy, they're trying to kind of start fresh in their life, right? Spring is about new seasons, new beginnings. And I think this person right now, remember I was getting the energy of Christmas. Like I feel like they're in a winter season in their life right now where they're kind of like healing, okay? They're like hibernating, they're healing, retracting their energy from love. I do think that they feel a strong connection with you, but I feel like right now with the Stars Align card coming up that it's more about them saying right now I don't have the effort for this with pile 1. I don't have the bandwidth, the energy, the stamina for this with pile 1. But there's hope that maybe in the future something could happen, right? Again, right now they're still cleaning up something with a third party, and I think it's just hard for them to move forward into a new beginning in love until they're going to be able to heal from this third party situation and close out this chapter in their life, you know? I don't know. I just feel like with this 10 of Pentacles, this person might have really invested a lot with this other person, their old partner, whoever it was. And I think it's just a lot for them to clean this up. It's hard for them to just move on really quickly, you know? All right, so now we're going to get into the status deck. And let's just kind of see what they feel about the status of your connection with them. We have friends. I feel comfortable with you. I would never jeopardize this friendship. See, with the 3 of Cups, like I was saying, there's definitely an energy of friendship here at the minimum. I think they enjoy your company. I think they like talking to you. Just vibing, getting to know each other. See, like this person, I think just really needs gentle, chill vibes right now because of everything they're going through in their life. Like, I don't think they can deal with anything that's too serious. Yeah, see, non-committal, not intentional, just flowing. I really wouldn't take this personally, you guys. We have single at the bottom of the deck, so I do think that they are single, but this interference energy is like the remnants of an old relationship or something that they're closing out of. And I think they're having a hard time dealing with it, you know. Breakups are hard, and especially if this person, like with that Emperor, Empress, and the 10 of Pentacles, and the Lovers, it almost makes me feel like they were getting married to this person or like something really fell through here. So, all right, let's see. Pile 1. What does our person want to say? Sorry, guys. What would this person say to my pile 1 viewers if they were being totally honest about their feelings? Incomplete. There's still so many unsaid things between us. You know, like they feel the vibes. I do feel like this person likes you a lot. Okay. Promise I will come back for you. See, like there's this energy of like maybe one day in the future when this person is in a better place, they might reemerge and like come back to pursue something more with you, even if it's just starting on a basis of friendship. We also have unawakened. I just wasn't ready for you. Yeah, you see, they're working on themselves right now, you guys. But then look, we also have reconciliation. We will be together again. They seem to have some intention of circling back to you in the future. All right, let's end the message here, pile 1, with some advice for you. And we're going to use the Earth Magic Oracle for this because one of my lovely subscribers, I believe her name is Erin, so respectfully requested that I try to use different decks for advice. So I've been trying to pull from some different ones for her and for all of you. All right, so let's see. Pile number 1. Advice for pile 1. What else do they need to know about this connection, please? Ah, childhood, innocence. Wow, this is such a beautiful card. So intuitively, what I'm feeling with this energy, I think that Spirit is asking you to kind of approach this person with more of a carefree, childlike curiosity, right? In a way, this person is kind of showing up in that energy of friendship, just vibing. I really wouldn't take this non-committal, like personal, right? Like, but I think that they do like you. I think they do feel curious about you. I think they like getting to know you. But it's like lighthearted. And so I feel like that's what Spirit is asking you to do, should you choose to continue to connect with this person, is to take like a more kind of lighthearted approach, a more fun, kind of playful approach to this person. Don't take it so serious if you have been. I'm also really noticing how the sun is sort of illuminating the two children here in this card. And the sun is kind of breaking through the clouds, this confusion energy. Because clouds to me represent like things being confusing at times. You can't always see through the clouds, right? There could be something for both of you guys that is connected to inner child healing through this connection. So whether it's you guys just kind of having fun together and having like playful banter as friends, whether it's something about this person triggering you or you triggering them, and it's something to do with inner child healing, that's up to you guys to kind of determine what that means. But there's definitely something here about approaching this from a more childlike perspective, and maybe even looking at the inner child healing that needs to happen for you, my viewer. So pile 1, I hope that you enjoyed the reading. Please comment below. Let me know how you feel like it resonates. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading, and I look forward to seeing you there. Bye. Hey pile 2, and welcome to your reading. If you guys picked out the Rider-Waite Smith Tarot and this little spirit quartz crystal, this will be a reading all about how your person is currently feeling towards you. So let's go ahead and get started by looking at their current position as it pertains to this connection. And I do apologize, you guys. I am feeling a little bit under the weather as I'm recording this today, so if my voice sounds a little funny or if you hear me cough, I do apologize for that. All right, so pile 2. Where does this person currently stand as it pertains to their connection with pile 2, please? We have winter. Oh, we have unawakened and solitude falling out of the deck. Okay. New direction at the bottom. So definitely kind of seems like your person is retracting their energy, I would say. Winter is basically making me feel like with solitude, it's like, yeah, they've really pulled back their energy from this connection. This person, I think, is looking for just space. They're looking for quiet. They're looking for solitude. I feel like they're trying to figure things out a little bit. But I also kind of feel like this person with unawakened being here, they may not be super self-aware right now around like their own behavior as it pertains to this connection. They may not be super aware around like why you feel the way you feel. They've yet to have any sort of, I guess, necessary realization that they need to have. So I think that this winter season is actually really important for them, because I think detaching their energy or retracting their energy might potentially help with that. But let's see. All right, pile 2. How do they feel? How does this person truly feel? About my pile 2 viewers. King of Wands showing up there. All right, let's see. I did shuffle this deck a bunch off camera. So how does this person truly feel about my pile 2 viewers, please? We have a 9 of Swords in reverse. A 2 of Swords, wow. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. That's so funny. That one showed up in pile 1. Clarifying the 9 of Swords, please. 9 of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. And we have the 7 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Lots of Pentacles, pile 2. Excuse me. All right, let's pull one more Love Oracle deck here. How does pile 2 feel? How does their person feel about them, please? We have regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. Okay. Interesting. Okay, pile 2. Well, they're definitely feeling bad about something, but a part of me feels like they're sort of moving past it a little bit by sort of ignoring it in a way. How do they feel? I definitely feel with this 7 of Wands and all the other energies we have here of this person like really retracting their energy. It feels to me like this person is really trying to keep you at arm's length right now. They're kind of putting up a guard, putting up their defenses a little bit here. You guys might work with this person, or this person could be really focused on work or trying to make progress in their life in some way. Because, you know, we have some Pentacles energy in reverse here. So I feel like this person could be having money problems or career problems for some of them. But if that's not the case, part of these Pentacles being here has to do with effort, right? Like the tangible effort that they're willing and able to put into this connection at this time. And I see them putting up a wall against putting in tangible effort. I feel like this person might also move really slow as well. I feel like this person, when it comes to love, they could be really slow moving and really picky in particular because they feel like they want to do things the right way. But I feel like this person still has a lot to learn with that unawakened energy being there. How do they feel? I definitely feel like this person, they have regrets, right? They feel or have felt guilty about something within this connection. With the 9 of Swords in reverse, it seems that they're starting to kind of like maybe confront these things with the 9 of Wands here. They're starting to move past some of it, but I think ultimately this person has a lot of trust issues. They're very guarded in their energy. I feel like for some of you guys, this person feels like they have to kind of assert themselves with you in some capacity, or like they have to kind of assert a lot of energy for some reason. In order for you to notice them or pay attention to them or hear them. I just kind of get that this person is overall like really non-confrontational. And I think that confrontation of any kind makes this person really uncomfortable, especially with this 9 of Wands. It feels like they have to do a lot, muster up a lot of strength and courage and energy to confront whatever it is that they're feeling regretful or guilty over here. And so I think for this person with the Two of Swords, it's been easier for them to just kind of like ignore it. You know, it's been easier for them to kind of just block it out. I think that they've been like kind of detaching from the situation because they're trying to like find peace. You know, they're trying to remove themselves from anything that feels stressful. And I don't really see that they're like really wanting to like put a ton of effort into this or investment into this connection right now. It feels like this person has pulled back their energy because they know that they want to kind of throw in the towel. They know that they don't really want to invest any further, but I don't know that they've really adequately communicated this to you, right? For you guys, it might actually feel like this person ghosted you, I think. Because that Two of Swords is sort of like when we're ignoring something and we're ignoring addressing something that we need to address. And there's something that this person needs to address around their efforts. Excuse me. Around the level of effort that they're willing to put into this connection or lack thereof. It seems like they don't want to, right? And so they've pulled back to get clarity. But I don't think that they're super self-aware of themselves either. I kind of feel like this person with the Ten of Pentacles reversed. I feel like there's something here about like long-term investment and commitment that they don't feel with this connection at this time. I think they have curiosity with the Page of Pentacles about you. I have heard, some of you guys have actually told me, and I've seen this with other readers too, this card can sometimes talk about an apology coming in. I've never personally experienced it like that yet myself, but that doesn't mean that that couldn't apply here because I do feel like they feel bad about something that has broken down between the two of you. But with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, this is like the energy of two people. It's like they feel that you guys might be too different to build something long term, hence the lack of investments here. So let's just see what else for pile 2. How do they feel? Yeah, see, cactus heart. They're very prickly, super guarded over their heart space. We have dreaming of you. We also have love lyrics. We might have to pull a song for this group. Look at this, you guys. I feel like your person has a lot of Pisces energy. Sorry, guys, I had like a major coughing fit. I feel like this person has like some Pisces energy about them. It's like even though they have all these pentacles, these practical cards, I feel like they have a lot of water showing up here too, especially in these oracle cards. And I do feel like they're in this place where they've detached and they know they need to make some sort of decision here with the Two of Swords. But they're fantasizing about you instead of like doing anything tangible to act on things. I think this person, like I said, I think they have a hard time with confrontation. And so I feel like they might be a people pleaser where they just kind of tell you what they think that you want to hear instead of what they actually feel. So let's go into the status deck next. Yeah, especially with those love lyrics, I'm getting like major water, like Piscean energy with that. Like maybe you guys connect through music. They could be listening to music that reminds them of you. Okay, how does pile 2's person truly feel towards them? What's the status of the connection from their perspective? Yeah, see, this one will tell you whatever you want to hear. They're not sincere. They're afraid to tell you how they really feel. Boot up. Yeah, so they like that energy with you. Non-committal, just like cuddly hookup type of vibes. I'm not yours, you're not mine, but I'll always be around. Yeah, this is the type of person where like they're back and forth, they're in and out. It feels like you and this person it's like they lay a claim on you, but they don't at the same time. There's definitely a sense of comfortability that they feel with you for sure. But they're being insincere about how they really feel. And the thing is, you guys, I actually don't even think they know or understand how they feel. You know, with that unawakened energy, this is a person that's just not very self-aware. I don't think that they've done the work to really understand their own feelings, to understand why they're guarded, to understand like why they feel non-confrontational, or they feel like just having a conversation with you has to be a confrontation, you know? Let's see. What does this person want to say to pile 2, please? We have mute. I mean, that makes so much sense with the 2 of Swords. I've thought about reaching out to you, but then I stopped myself. Sidetracked. I just got caught up in the moment. I feel like this person's a player, you guys. But they don't understand it. Influence. You've affected my life significantly. Yeah, I mean, you guys have definitely left a mark on this person. It does feel like someone that you've known for a long time, especially with this my shorty energy. Like maybe you guys have had this sort of connection with them for a while. We also have Muse here. You inspire me. There's music coming up again. I'm going to pull a song for you guys because I feel like it's appropriate. Music is coming up in your reading. So let's see. Let's pull a song. I can't play it, but random song shuffle. Okay, let's get, how does our person feel? Pile 2's person. Ooh, okay. So your song is Nowhere Fast by Incubus. Let me read you guys the lyrics. Will I ever get to where it is that I am going? Will I ever follow through with what I had planned? I guess it's possible that I have been a bit distracted and the directions for me are a lot less in demand. So the gist of this song, if you guys ever listen to it, it's like a person who doesn't know where they're going, what they're doing. They don't have a plan. They're lacking follow through, right? It's so interesting. If the wind blew me in the right direction, would I even care? It's like what I get from this person is somebody who just doesn't really have a backbone. They don't have direction. They don't even know what they want for themselves, let alone how to show up for you and provide your wants and needs. You guys get what I mean? Check out the full lyrics to that song. The other thing that I think too, which is interesting like about that song, is it talks about circumstances changing from the last time. And so I feel like this person, for some of you guys, I feel like you, my viewer, have changed to a point where like maybe you're no longer tolerating a lot of their behavior. And because they haven't changed and done the work, they don't know how to deal with that shift in your energy, right? Because you're evolving and they're staying asleep. You see? All right, let's see. For pile 2, tell us what guidance or advice. We're working with the Earth Magic Oracle cards today for advice. One of my subscribers, Erin, did request that I use different cards for advice. So I've been trying to incorporate decks I don't always use to spice up the energy here with the advice. So for pile 2, what advice do they need to know about their person? What do they need to know about this connection, please? So funny. You guys saw how well I shuffled this deck. This came up in pile 1's advice too. So, okay. I really feel for this group with regard to this connection, what you need to know is something to do, you need to think about your childhood. I really feel like for this group, it's more about like inner child healing. But also what I'm getting is look at this person's behavior and maybe to help understand them a little bit better imagine them behaving this way as a little kid, right? And when you imagine a little kid acting the way this person is acting, what does that tell you? I think sometimes it's a lot easier for us to have like an understanding of behavior when we look at it from that perspective of imagining it through a child, right? Because as an adult, we get annoyed, we get frustrated. We're like, why are you acting like this? You're a grown person, right? I feel like if you can understand them through this perspective, it will help you feel, it might help you have a different perspective on them. It doesn't mean that you have to accept their behavior or forgive their behavior or tolerate bad behavior. But like, let's say, for example, this person, they're afraid of confrontation. Well, why might that be, right? This person, they don't have direction. They're not in tune with their emotions. They're unawakened. Why might that be? If a little kid is acting in similar ways, what would that tell us about their behavior? Or what's missing for them, or how they were neglected, or what needs were not met. I feel like that's the message for you guys here. It's something about looking at this person through the lens of a child to better understand their behavior. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know. I don't always get that message, but for you guys, I felt like that was the message that needed to come through. So pile 2, please comment below. Let me know how you feel like this might resonate with you and your situation. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated when I post the next video. And I'll see you then. Bye. Hey, pile 3, if you guys selected the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot and this beautiful Labradorite heart, this will be your reading. So we are going to be looking into how your person is feeling toward you. And we're going to start by looking into where they currently stand with regard to this connection. So, excuse me, I am sick, you guys, as I'm uploading this video. I've been getting over a really bad cold for like a week now. So if I cough or sound funny, I sincerely apologize for that. But I got to get these videos out. All right, pile 3. Where does your person stand? Where does pile 3's person currently stand as it pertains to their connection? Okay, hold on. I feel like that's way too many. We have big dreams, separation, and divine timing coming up. Let's see if any of those come out again. Where do they stand, please? Cycles. There, it's the big dreams. Okay. All right. How do they feel? Well, the first thing I feel is there's a lot of emotion that this person is dealing with right now because we've got 2 full moons showing up here in both of these cards. So I definitely think that this person has some emotion, a lot of emotion, or things might feel kind of heightened for them at this time as they think of this connection. I feel like, though, this person might actually be on the verge of closing out a cycle, closing out a chapter with the full moon here and the cycles card. I think that they, excuse me, there's some sort of repeat behavior that this person needs to be confronting right now and dealing with and putting a stop to in order to fulfill whatever dreams and goals that they have for themselves. This person might be in a place where they're kind of like submerging themselves metaphorically into their feelings, their emotions, trying to understand this a little bit better. And I do feel something about their big dreams. It has to do with their love life. It has to do with this connection. Like some sort of cycle towards you that they've been doing is helping them understand, like something is being understood is what I continue to feel. So let's see. Oh my gosh. All right, pile 3. How does this person truly feel towards my pile 3 viewers, please? Like maybe for some of you guys, you're like this person's dream person, you know? Or something about you has helped them understand more of like what their emotional needs are in a relationship. Let's see. How does this person truly feel towards my pile 3 viewers, please? The moon in reverse. Okay. 4 of Swords in reverse. The King of Wands and the Strength card. Interesting. Okay, we're going to take them both. Strength and the King of Wands reverse. Clarifying the moon reverse, please. Hold on. Wow, the 4 of Cups. Clarifying this 4 of Swords reverse, please. Oh, wow, the Lovers. And clarifying the Strength card and the King of Wands reversed. The 6 of Wands. That one wanted to come out earlier. And then we have a 9 of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. So there's some stress and anxiety here for this person. Hold on. Okay, let's grab one more oracle card here. Excuse me. How do they feel? How does this person truly feel towards my pile 3 viewers? Release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. We also have second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. I kind of feel, you guys, like maybe this person in the past, I sort of feel like they didn't see you in this way, right? Like the 4 of Cups is talking of like missed opportunities, and we had the moon reverse. So I feel like this person, I feel like in the past with this connection, they weren't following their intuition. They weren't seeing, like I feel like there were signs that you really liked this person and really cared for this person, and for whatever reason, they just were not able to see it at the time. Like this person wasn't trusting in their intuition. This person might have been wrapped up in old cycles in their life. Being offered something you might not want. Like, I almost feel like this person maybe rejected you guys in the past in some way. I feel like they feel bad about it now with the 9 of Swords. Like they think about it a lot. They're ruminating a lot over it. I definitely feel that they believe there's some sort of missed opportunity here. Because maybe they just weren't into it at the time for whatever reason, or they weren't in the right place. How do they feel? I feel like this person is in a place now where they like sort of want to come out of a break period with you because they feel this connection with the Lovers, right? They feel a strong pull towards you. They feel some sort of connection to you, okay? And maybe this past energy, like the reason that they weren't really able to recognize the connection at the time, I think it's because this person was wrapped up in closing out old cycles in their life. And sometimes if we're going through a tough time in life, like if this person was dealing with a heartbreak or like releasing something from the past, it's always possible, like when you're in that space, to miss other love opportunities because your heart just isn't open to it. You're not seeing it, even though it's right in front of you. But they do feel a strong connection to you. And I feel like they want to, they're thinking of making a decision to like maybe come out of a period of separation with you. Like this person may have rescinded their energy from this connection, and now they're feeling like they have this decision to make around like maybe reigniting things. Now, I feel like this person, they're holding back a lot with the Strength card, the King of Wands reversed, the Six of Wands. I feel like part of the reason why this person holds back is because with that King of Wands reverse coming up with it, they could have like really intense like sexual feelings toward you, or they might have just really intense energy towards you, because like a King of Wands in reverse could be somebody who's either too passive and they don't feel confident in themselves, which I can see with this person, not trusting their intuition. But it can also be somebody who's like really like tyrannical and like over the top, like very pushy, very egocentric. They're trying to repress something when it comes to you, with the Strength card being next to this King of Wands together. They're trying to repress something that they don't feel good about. They're holding it back. But with the Six of Wands, it's like they feel, I think that this person feels really good when they're around you. They feel like they've won something. Excuse me. And I feel like this person may actually be, I know we're talking about feelings, not actions, but I feel like this person is thinking about taking some sort of action, stepping into some sort of leadership energy as it pertains to this connection. Let's just continue. All right, how does this person feel towards my pile number 3 viewers, please? You see that? Strength and the King of Wands. I think they're very physically attracted to you. And I do think this person feels guilty around like the fact that they didn't really, maybe they rejected you in the past. See, we have love potential. We have winter. I feel like that came up in another pile. So interesting. Heart on lockdown. Okay. There's a lot of indications here. There it is again, leather, lust bound. See, I think part of the problem here is that this person, I think they feel very physically attracted to you, but they also, there's like this energy of love potential here. They feel really attracted to you physically, and I think they feel maybe a little bit guilty about that. I think that this person with the Four of Cups and the Heart on lockdown and the Winter card, they do see your potential. They feel this connection, but I think that there's something about them just being emotionally closed off because they're still tying up old cycles from the past, right? Their heart is on lockdown. So even if they do come forward towards you, I feel like it's going to be coming from more of a place of ego and like lust or physical attraction, feeling good about being in your presence, feeling good about like you being on their arm. But when it comes to actually like opening up their heart space for love, I don't think they're ready yet, whether they realize it or not. But there's a lot of like overthinking this. Winter season could be significant to this connection too. Like maybe during the winter is when you guys might start to see some of this momentum picking up with this person, okay? All All right, let's see. For pile 3, how does this person feel? What do they perceive to be the status of this connection? Yeah. I mean, it's complicated. We clearly see that. They definitely are feeling that in their energy. All about the money. Someone's primary focus is on money. Okay. One-sided. That's interesting. We also have off limits already involved. So maybe somebody here is already in a relationship, one of you. It's interesting because, like, we didn't really have a lot of pentacles in this reading, but maybe this person is going through something where they need to be focused on their money, their financial situation here. If this person is in a relationship, you guys, if you don't hear from them, it's probably because they're in a relationship with that Winter card with the Lovers. But I feel it's interesting because, like, it is an imbalanced connection in a sense, because this person's effort that they're able to put in is more around, like, the physical of things, the lust of things. And they're actively trying to kind of suppress that. I think they feel really guilty about it. They're not able to put in the effort in terms of their heart, the love piece of things, but they can put effort in terms of, like, the physical attraction of things. But even with that, they're trying to, like, suppress it. You know what I mean? So they're definitely feeling the imbalance here for sure. All right, pile 3. What would this person say to my pile 3 viewers if they were being super truthful and honest here? Curious. I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. They're watching you guys. I've thought of you a lot lately. Interesting. Something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. I definitely feel for you guys, like, this person, look, I keep comparing others to you. If this person is still connected to someone else, underneath of this we have just got out of something. And underneath of that we do have sexual connection. And underneath of that we do have intense. Okay? This person has a lot of passion for you, but there's something blocking them. Like, there's still some sort of tie to their past that they're working on releasing right now. And so I think it's kind of got their heart closed off. But they're thinking about you. They're watching you. Maybe spying on you on social media. They can feel like something is off, though. I think if they're still, like, connecting with their other person from the past, they know that something is missing in that connection, and that's why they continue to think about you. But I also think for a lot of you guys, like, they can't figure out, like, why this connection feels unbalanced. Like, to me, I just feel like this person is just not the most self-aware, you know? They're confused, to put it mildly. So pile 3, let's kind of close this out and see what advice or guidance we have for you, my viewer, as it pertains to this connection. We're going to be using the Earth Magic Oracle for this, and one of my subscribers, Erin, had asked that I use different decks for advice, so I've been trying to incorporate different oracle decks for this portion of this reading. All right, pile 3. What advice or guidance do we have for my viewer? What do they need to know about this connection, please? The full moon completion. That is so funny because we have full moons here with your person too. So I kind of feel like with this full moon being here, the message for you guys is that it's time to complete something with this person. It's time to let go of something as it pertains to this person. Close out a cycle, close out a chapter. I think just like with this person, for you guys, I feel like there's a lot of emotion around the situation, or things might just feel really heightened for you right now. But this person really represents a cycle, a chapter in your life that you've outgrown at this point. And so I think even just like tying back to this card that we got for your person, it's like, for you, my viewer, I think it's going to be really important for you to just accept this situation for what it is, being very factual and very neutral about it. And once you accept it for what it is and stop trying to feel like you're changing it into something else or see it as something that it's not, you're going to be able to much more easily surrender and close this out and let it go. I feel like for a lot of my viewers for pile 3, maybe in the past, you guys have like projected things onto this person that you wished for them to be versus seeing it for what it really was. You know, again, with this big dreams energy coming up, it feels very fantasy for some of you guys. Or maybe there was an energy for both you and this person of getting really caught up in the emotion and doing a lot of that projecting, right? So overwhelmingly, the guidance for this group seems to be around letting a chapter close with this person. So pile number 3, I think we're going to end your message here, but please comment below. Let me know how you feel like this resonates with you and your situation. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading. And I do look forward to seeing you there. Bye.